Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher of Realms. Today we're talking about a little bit about what's going on with this update that just came out, some complications and some complaints that people are having, and also I got a blind box from Moonton. And we're gonna open that up today. But anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, so going over some of the things on the update here. So there was a lot of stuff that people wanted to complain about. One of the biggest ones, and I don't think it really made sense to me, but let me get this pulled up here quick. Alright, so here we go right now. So we had the Hyperion update, which is going to be giving your soldiers, your demon soldiers, more attributes: attack bonus, HP, and HP bonus. So obviously once you complete all your faction trials, you're gonna get these all to level 80 here, and then you're gonna have the opportunity to level up your demon soldiers, or boost up your demon soldiers, I suppose you could say. I guess you could probably, I think people aren't really realizing either, is that you could probably prioritize them. I don't know if it's required that it has to be unlocked or at level 80 on each of these before you can actually do these ones as well. But the thing is that when you go and you look at these, let me play the video a little bit. Somebody like me who's been playing for like over 950 plus whatever days, I don't even know the number offhand right now, but I was able to level this up quite significantly, almost immediately. You can see all of the boosts that are going up there, and it's an insane amount, honestly. 7%, 8%, 9%. Is what we hit for HP bonus, and then an extra, what is it, 112,000 I think that said. Let me go back. Pause it for a sec. Yeah, 112,000 HP extra, and then an HP bonus of 9% just off of that. And people are saying like, oh, it's not really fair because people are playing a long time. This is the part that doesn't really make sense to me. If it said on there, you know, pull out $700, okay, and then you can have these boosts, and then you know, whatever, you're going to have this full advantage. That bothered me more than somebody who's been playing a long time. And there's also these rewards here as well, but somebody who's been playing a long time, that they would have this advantage. To me, if you've been playing a game for a very long time, you should have an advantage over somebody that's just starting or within the first year. Now, is there a debate to be had when it comes to talking about GVG being kind of wrecked in this situation? I don't know. Honestly, if somebody's been playing the game for 3 years, they should be able to take you on if you've only been playing for 5 or 6 months, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys want this whole like super pay to win idea to go forward. I don't know. It's a really weird conversation, to be honest with you. I'm happy that they're doing something with those rewards coming out of faction trials. Once you complete the main levels on their level, each one of them at level 80, it makes more sense to me that those are usable in some kind of way. Could they have done it a different way? Maybe. But they also are giving everybody an opportunity to boost their demon soldiers and beat those defenses. The idea from 2025, the dev interview that we had, was very clear that they wanted to make it so that demon soldiers had the clear advantage over the heroes. As you work your demon soldiers up, to get more and more of an advantage, and eventually, as long as you use them right, you are able to beat the heroes. It was never meant to be that your defenses could not be beatable by anybody, or by any demon setup or whatever. The whole plan is to make it so that demon soldiers can, in one way or another, beat every defense that's out there. Like, it's impossible to completely defend in GVG. Now, I'm not a GVG pro. Maybe I do enjoy it, but maybe, you know, I could see like maybe the more the elite players or just don't like it that way. They want their defenses to be so strong that demons can never get through. But really, how much fun would you have if every single time you went up against a team, it was almost impossible, or literally impossible, for you to beat those defenses? Like, nobody would really have that much of a good time, besides the fact that you kind of lose on a lot of rewards as well by not getting any wins. Sorry about that. Maybe it's a hot take, but also we have the Honorable Commander achievements that's been added, giving a ton of legendary awakening tokens to everybody who has these heroes at awaken level 5. So we have the epics ones here as well as the legendary ones. It's kind of a big boost to a lot of players. You can use that in the Legendary Awakening shop. And honestly, let me see if there's, I couldn't remember. Yes, there's legendary ones as well. You get more and more and more and more and more. And I think there's like a good, I don't know, a couple thousand of Legendary Awakening tokens here. But if you go over to the game, I'm actually a big fan of the Legendary Awakening shop. Or the Awakening shop in general. It's come a long way. It's even hard to use up your Epic Awakening tokens. For those of you who are kind of new and don't understand, some of us, just normal players, were stacking these things up to like 40, 50, 60k, just Epic Awakening tokens, because we just had nothing to spend them on. But they added the demons in there, which is really good. It's useful for a lot of the newer players to kind of boost their demon soldiers up with not just farming, but also using their summons for in useful ways besides just selling them and letting them sit there. You could also buy these mystery demons, and now with the addition of having 2 heroes in here, you can pick up soul stones from them every once in a while. It depends if you really want to spend that on them, and obviously most players don't have a ton of Legendary Awakening tokens available, but you're going to get a ton from your epic heroes being awakened to level 5. It's a good chunk. Now there's also been a massive, like basically like a full or game-wide hero buff. If you went into your like factions here in your gallery, you're getting all these awards: extra 100 attack, extra 200 HP. In the Watchguard faction, you're looking at a ton here as well. It just adds up more and more and more. All these heroes are basically getting a boost depending on how much you have of your roster unlocked. And it was, I don't know if it was really necessary. I think this is just a nice freebie, a nice addition to have. It's a great addition to the game here. Now, on top of all of that, I have a screenshot here. I think you guys can see it. It says, please check your compensation of Legendary Awakening tokens. The compensation has been calculated based on your historical dismissal records to cover the difference in Legendary Awakening tokens resulting from this adjustment. So it sounds like they're must be boosting the amount of Legendary Awakening tokens you get from selling your legendaries, and they also compensated all those people that had already sold their legendaries. So if I go over here, let's say, oh, I don't really want to put any hero that's really locked in there. I'm gonna have to unlock somebody to see. Oh, nope, I got one sitting here. Let's put him in there. So you're getting 100. I don't really know what the idea is with that, but I think it was 100 before, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember, honestly, offhand. But anyways, they compensated a whole bunch of Legendary Awakening tokens for that as well. We also have the new Mallard trials in there, and from my understanding, I haven't actually gotten a chance to do them yet, but the Mallard trials are kind of locked behind the new one. It's kind of locked behind really difficult ways of achieving them or getting them, okay? No, they also added background fights in there as well, so you can use background fights. You can just go ahead and put your stones in there for the ones that you know or you set up, and just automatically do them in the background, so you don't have to keep running them one by one all the way through them. Instead of just getting rid of all your level 1s and 2s, you can just let your game grind them out, which is amazing. It's an amazing add-on to the game. Nice one on that Moonton. Anyways, that's all I really had to say about the update. I think it was pretty welcomed. I'm not really a big complainer about it. Nothing really bothered me about it. The whole thing with GVG is hit or miss. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Just kind of see how it unwinds. But I think that overall, it's a positive thing that when we go into GVG, we can actually see or have a way of beating every single team out there. And that's the way I think it should be. It shouldn't be like your whatever team you have with your meta heroes just completely locks out that map, and it's just impossible. It's impossible for anybody to beat you. That's not the way they intended it to be, and they did mention that in the dev interview, that that's the way it's supposed to go, and that was the plan. All right, so let's get on to this box here. So these are the blind boxes that they did a giveaway on. They're right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and pull all the stuff out of it, and hopefully try to get you a nice view of it as we go along here. So be patient, bear with me. It's gonna be a little bit weird. Like my white mic out of the way a little bit. It does come in a pretty nice box. I don't know if you guys can see that pretty good. No, it's like cutting it out on you. There you go. About as good as it's gonna get. All right, let me get this top off here. All right, so here is the Watcher of Realms bag. Let's It's kind of like a grocery bag. I don't know if you guys can see that as well. Here we go. I gotta put it in front of me, otherwise it thinks it's not anything. Not a bad little thing. I'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, so it come with some posters, and I actually want to leave this closed, but you could see some of those in the pictures that we sent before. It does look like it's kind of folded, but it's not. It doesn't seem like it's really creased, so we could try to fix that up in some kind of way. Maybe I'll try to get that up here. All right, so the first item here is a keychain. Can you guys see the keychain if I put it up there? There is the Ireless keychain. That is the one that I got in my box, and it is pretty cool. It's like a plastic that looks like they had it cut out and engraved in there. Pretty nice little hook on there. You can use that for hooking onto your bag or whatever you want to do with that. All right, we got a button. Normal pin in the back. Put your button on your shirt. All right, let's see if I can get this to go up here. There it is. That would be ribbon hauled. With the ribbon hauled button. So there was one keychain, one button, and I think there's some cards here. Let's see how many cards they actually gave us. I guess that you get 3 out of 6, or do you get all of them? Oh, you get them all, I think. There was 6 total. I think, yes, I have 6 here. All right, so let's see here. I'll hold these up for you. We have the ribbon hold card. On the back is just a Watcher Realms kind of image there. And we have Codgrim. Adrian is the next one. Pretty cool. And then, so we have the other 3 here are going to be Lady A, King Hars, and Ribbon Hauled. And they are all have like a shiny on them. They're basically reflecting a little bit. Like they're laminated in a way. You can see some lamination going on there. There is the King Hars. And here is the Ribbon Hauled. Very cool. Let's just set these up somehow. Get them all kind of framed in some kind of way. Who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna do with them? It's just cool to have. Very unique, and it's very cool that they did this giveaway for everybody. I think I saw something about some kind of raffle going up. I'm kind of curious about what that is. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. We also have the phone case, the Watcher Realms phone case. This is it right here. It has like some band on it. Goes back and forth, so you can kind of adjust it a little bit. Let me see if I can get my phone to sit on there. There you go. Just like that. Pretty nifty. Too bad it doesn't charge. But it is still pretty cool. Has a little thing in here to hold some stuff as well. Very cool. Alright, get this all back in there. Alright, there we go. Gotta put away, and that is the blind box for the person, or the people that were drawn in the giveaway. So this is a sneak peek, nice little preview, and if they do a blind or a raffle of some kind, then you know exactly what is there for options. But anyways, guys, I think that's all I have for today's video. Let me know what you think about the guild versus guild stuff. Does it really bother you? What do you think about my opinion on that? Basically that if you've been playing for a game for 3 or 4 years, that you should have a clear advantage, versus if you're playing a game and you just spend your wallet, having a clear advantage on that. I think that the way that they did that made it so it's a little more about putting your time in versus just spending the most amount of money. There's still a little bit of that there, but still. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out prospector.gg. Also join Discord as well. I'll keep you updated if they're doing anything else on these blind boxes. That's gonna be the best place to get that information, as well as promo codes and all that good stuff as well. Also, one more thing before I go, I am receiving an exclusive promo code coming very soon, and just keep an eye out that, so make sure you like and subscribe on the video. But anyways, I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.